Hello everybody and welcome to the Raw Thoughts vlog. Well, it's not a vlog, it's a podcast. Raw Thoughts podcast, that's what it is. So, we're playing Mighty Number 9. And this game looks like shit. Not only does this game look like garbage, but it's also, seriously, Dr. White, your audio sounds like shit too. It's very, like, scratchy sounding? Okay, let's see. Why? I got a lot of questions, you know what I'm saying? Is that a glitch? Did I just glitch out? So I don't have a charge beam. That's shitty.
Once again, the president has declared a countrywide state of emergency. This based on reports of haywire robots rampaging out of control in all 52 states.
Uh-huh.
I'm being told we have a comment from Gregory Graham, CEO of Cherry Dynamics. Cherry Dyne, of course, being the world's leading robot manufacturer.
So I'm assuming that this game is actually from, supposed to be taking place in America.
Is this thing on?
So they've foregone...
In this time of crisis.
Okay. So they've foregone, like, actually animating.
That this isn't our fault. It's that Dr. Blackwell. He's the one behind.
Really? White and black?
Him.
Jesus Christ.
We at Cherry Dyne are doing all we
So
can to help fix the situation.
it's
Blackwell.
not at all animated, it seems.
And now let's go live to our eye in the sky Avi for today's Avi News Traffic Report. Thanks, Avi. As you can see, we've got a few accidents eastbound on, well, everywhere!
Mighty Number 6? What does he think he's doing? Could he be malfunctioning too?
Okay. So yeah, I'm so far not a fan of the fact that they did not bother actually animating the speech. If they're gonna go that route with the Mega Man, Jesus, what is that, like 8 and so on and so forth? You would think that they would have animation, mouth movements. Right, accelerate just towards the enemy. Okay.
Did you just absorb the cells of a weakened robot? My goodness, assimilate them? Of course, I designed him with that capability. I hadn't thought it functional yet.
Okay, so I am absorbing things by shooting folks. So I can't actually kill anything, it seems. I just sort of freak it out and then steal its something or other. So I can already tell you it's very un-Mega Man like. There's a couple of things, but it doesn't seem to have that solid control that I was hoping for from the people that, you know, made Mega Man. I've got air dashes, which is neat. I'm down with air dashing, but like the fact that I can't do some of the other normal stuff that I would have wanted to do, that raises some questions.
What's the matter? What's the matter? What the bleeding heck do you think's the matter? Are you okay?
Okay, so I cannot just walk up to those things. I have to actually dash into them, which is secrets? We got secrets? Nope, no secrets.
Understood. We're already on our way. You try to hold them off as best you can.
Destroy all the enemies. Okay, so, yep. It's almost like it feels like it wanted to be Mega Man, but at the same time it's like, it's not Mega Man. We're so super different, but the differences that they made were not like positive differences. It just seems kind of just different in a lame. Really? Okay.
That's more like
Also, I'm just not sure how I feel about their default control setup. It's got me using the Y and B buttons, which, if you're not familiar with the controller, the gamepad for the Wii U, because I am playing on Wii U, which is why I'm not actually recording the visual, because I don't have those capabilities. But yeah, like, seriously, just touching this shit kills me.
No time to waste. Calculate the fastest possible route to the lab.
Is that something that I should just be able to do? It's like a lot of this stuff doesn't have the feeling that some of the Mega Man bad guys had, you know? Like, Mega Man was more than just the stylized stuff, you know? It was all about Mega Man being Mega Man and the iconic characters that were made. But now it just feels kind of like, look at our robot. But where I had said before that, like, this looks terrible, what I'm talking about is for example, the sprite for the main character whose name is Beck. The sprite looks like bad Photoshop. Like, you can see the white line that represents where the sprite was drawn by itself separately. And it's just not, it doesn't mesh well. It doesn't seem to fit into the world that, you know, you've made here. Shit. Using the, I'm curious to see if they're going to have a use for the triggers, because the default setup is currently that the triggers don't do anything, but the much less comfortable bumpers are what you use.
Sonda, are you still there? Have your robots torn you to pieces?
criminy. Tag was.
What was that?
Okay.
A demolition unit. How on earth did it manage to get down there?
Demolitioned its way down?
Quickly. You must stop it before it destroys the entire laboratory.
Alright, we'll stop it before it does something stupid. Round digger. Like, that part's kind of cool. I like how they introduced it. But at the same time, like, ow. I would like to have had a charge shot. I'm actually pretty upset about the lack of charge shot. Because, like, charge shot has become, in this day and age, such an iconic part of, like, Mega Man, you know, what is Mega Man and what are his characteristics. I mean, it was such an important part that in Smash Brothers, they made Mega Man actually have the charge shot as his, you know, his final move. Now, I can already tell you that that was really anticlimactic. I already know that I'm going to be probably pretty hard on this title. Purely because I was and still am such a huge Mega Man fan, and this is supposed to be the spiritual successor of Mega Man, and it just looks bad.
Will, back, thank goodness. But where are the other mighty numbers?
Like,
Based on empirical evidence, I believe they might be suffering from this.
I mean, it's so bad though.
Crikey! It's like every bot in America went completely nuts all at once. Let me contact my brother at the head office in Tokyo. Maybe he can send help.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like,
I'm sorry.
notice the
superhero.
lining
Please
around
understand.
these
The
various
Japanese government won't let us intervene until
sprites.
we know the
It
cause
just
of the
is not
malfunctions.
good. Like,
I was afraid of that, but it makes sense.
look at his
After
hair.
all, any
Notice how
robots
his
who send
hair
help
is
could
just
be affected as well,
fucked
making
up and
things
weird.
Even worse.
Just to confirm, Mr. Sanda, if we can isolate the cause of the robot rampage, you'll send aid?
Absolutely, Professor White. Anything we can do. Did you have a plan in mind?
Yes. We'll send Beck to track down all his fellow mighty numbers. Great idea. Wait, what?
yeah,
Simulation
that's
abilities
funny.
should filter any irregularities from his siblings' programming. If we can gather and study multiple samples,
Like, this
perhaps
just
we can
looks
isolate
like
the cause of the
shit.
It's a long shot, but it's our only hope. The fate of the entire
Also,
country
like,
hangs in the balance.
you didn't want to animate
I'll
mouth
finish reactivating
movements,
calls
but you
so she
wanted to
can provide
do
support.
voice
Let's
acting.
get to it.
Like, it's one thing that you want to have it animated and have the people moving, shaking, their hands moving, like they're standing there idle.
This is well within your
But at the same
capabilities.
time, you have it so that they don't move their mouths. And the sprites just look terrible.
New content in extra mode. is
Like,
here. New content in extra mode is here.
if you say that shit again,
Go ahead and choose your next target.
Ah,
All right, quit your lollygagging. It's up to us to stop those rampaging bots.
okay, so I get to...
Attention.
Jesus, stop talking to me. Fuck. Okay, Mighty Number 1, Pyrogen. Like, the level select is also kind of meh. Let's see. So we've got fire, ice, lightning, earth, bullets, helicopter. I don't know. Brandish? Mighty Number 7, codename Brandish. Bug power. And then sniper? Like, okay, so your first little chunk, we're like, ah, yes, we'll stick with the tried and true technique. We'll go fire, ice, lightning, ground, bullets, helicopter, bug, sniper. Yes, these are definitely rock paper scissors style, like. Fire beats water, water beats ice, ice beats fucking ground, ice beats snipers, because snipers will freeze to death. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, let's start with fire. Bitch, So they have B as the primary confirm, and I just...
All set.
Shut the fuck up. You don't need to ask me 3 times where I want to go. Like, that is annoying and unnecessary. Ugh.
System ready?
Yeah, system is looking shitty.
A fire-wielding robot running wild in an oil refinery. I don't like the look of this at all.
Well, thank you for your input there, Broham.
I'll grant you that.
God damn it. So, once again, I immediately had the issue of trying to do the dash move, but its controls are just stupid. So now I'm curious, is there a way... Let's do options. And let's see if we can't switch our keys around. I see a bunch of, like, tips and tricks. There we go. So I definitely can change around that. So that's worthwhile. Dude, shut the fuck up. Okay, so jump, I need to be the A button. Attack needs to be the X button. Alright. And then let's do that. Do the triggers even... See, the triggers aren't even used. That's so dumb that you would not make use of the actual, like, triggers, considering they're, you know... Okay, let's try that. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can change what my select is. Like, for the main pages, which I guess that's fine, but still. Yeah, so that's at least better. Still not the greatest, but much better. Ow! So I'm curious if, like, maybe I will get a charge shot later on. But if there's no charge shot functionality, then it really just raises all sorts of questions for me. Like, why the hell would you not put the charge shot in? It's not... Ooh, that seemed glitchy as hell. I just don't like not having charge shots. Like, charge shots, bruh. Charge shots. I'm gonna take this opportunity to just remind you that it's not exactly a sanctioned game, but if you're looking for an amazing Mega Man game, try Mega Man Unlimited. It's a fan-made game by a guy named MegaPhilX and a couple of other people who are helping him out. And I've played it on this channel, and it is amazing. It's really good. So I definitely recommend that. And it has a lot of the various, like, choices that would make this game probably much better. Such as turning on whether or not you want to have a dash, and turning on the charge shot option, so on and so forth. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. No. No. And I died. Oh, there's my first death. So what happens to me? Other than a horrible load time. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so I died, and it took me roughly 18 seconds, give or take, before the game basically reset itself and continued from where I was before. once again, I reiterate, there are definitely graphical problems with this game where it will lag out and I will suddenly jump from one place to another. So there are for sure not exaggerated graphical issues with this. Let's see. What the shit? Why does it look so terrible?
The world must burn!
Okay.
Wait!
Warning. Multiple incoming robots detected.
What? Where?
So, bad guys just sort of teleport in. That's not exactly a favorite of mine, but it is what it is. I know that there's probably just all sorts of... Did I die again? Yeah, I sure did. Okay, so there you go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi, 17 Mississippi, 18 Mississippi, 19 Mississippi, 20 Mississippi, 21. And now we're back. So yeah, roughly 21 seconds on that one. Like, that sort of load time is really unacceptable for a game on a console in 2016. Hell, there were load times faster than that on PlayStation 2.
Multiple incoming robots detected.
What? Where?
I don't know if this was just poorly assembled, or, you know, how exactly you managed to not get that right. Like, the dodge roll, or the dodge dash thing, right? The ability to, like, absorb bad guys or whatever. It basically is your I do whatever I want, get out of jail free card, right? So it literally gets you through any attack from what I've seen so far.
Yes, well, under the circumstances, it hardly feels like a compliment.
Everything hurts you. You cannot touch anything, which is cool, but at the same time, it doesn't seem to have a lot of in the way of invincibility frames. I haven't really had a chance to test it, and I died again. And game over. Restart, bro. 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, and we're back. I'm definitely not liking the look of this either, bruh.
Quickly now, Beck. Locate body number 1.
It's one of those things where, I guess, when they announced this game, right, I had like an idea of what I expected. Okay. I thought, alright, this is gonna be Mega Man, right? It's the Blue Bomber, you know, all of the stuff Mega Man was supposed to be, and was, but new and fresh with a slightly different makeup, right? It's not that. Like, these mechanics are not Mega Man mechanics. They're not as solid as Mega Man felt. I would honestly hate to have to try and do some of the platforming on like a Sigma stage with the way that this currently is set up. I mean, I'm trying to give it a fair chance, but it is kind of difficult and disheartening. Who knows, though? We're gonna keep trying, give it a few more goes. You know, maybe I'm mistaken. Doesn't feel like I am, but maybe I am. The fire looks bad. Like it doesn't look nearly as good as fire did on, I feel like, some of the other games. It's very, very much so like PS2 graphics. Which, you know, under some circumstances, if that's what you're wanting, then there's nothing wrong with that. But if you are wanting like a next-gen game, I feel like these graphics are just not going to suffice for people.
Hiram!
Burn! The world must burn!
Hyro, wait!
Warning. Multiple incoming robots detected.
Another thing that I have trouble with
Where?
is the designs of these characters. It doesn't seem like they're how do I put it? It doesn't seem like they're as believable maybe as some of the other things may have been. So, for example, what I mean by that is and it doesn't seem that I can dash through just anything. It looks like I have certain things that I can and can't dash through. Because it definitely is, I am definitely dying.
See all those bots? And such power! These designs of yours are something else, Will.
Yes, well, under the circumstances, it hardly feels like a compliment.
Ha 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 ha. But yeah, so really? It's a very sudden drop. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, I died. 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi, 17 Mississippi, 18 Mississippi, 19 Mississippis. And we're back. Like, I just don't understand how things could have gone so wrong for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels like, I don't know.
Bring it on.
Like, things could have been so much better, but for some reason, something happened, and now it's just... Oh, so those electric spikes are insta-death. That's... Let's just wait here for 20 seconds, shall we? Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Oh, man. Here we are again.
Bring it on.
So I think I just got sympathy upgrades. Because now I seem to be having what appears to be permanent boost on my attack and whatever the yellow one does. I actually have not learned what the yellow one did. But there definitely seems to be a boost of some kind. Nope, there goes the attack one. Okay. I want to make it to a boss fight. And I was insta-killed by another thing. And I game overed. Wow. Okay, so you know what? We're going to end this. I'm probably going to play some more of it. Just so I can sort of see how it ends up going. This was just my preliminary... preliminary like looky-do at it, so on and so forth. Not impressed. I'm actually extremely underwhelmed and a little bit let down. I'm glad that I did not kickstart this game. At first when it was announced, I was really interested in wanting to kickstart it, and then the more that information came out, the more I realized that no, actually, this is not going to be, what I wanted from this game. So yeah, if you pre-ordered it and you got the game today, well, or I should say yesterday, because I am putting this up on the 22nd. It did release on the 21st. You know, leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought. That's about all we've got. So thanks for listening. Sorry there wasn't a video for it, but, you know, whatever. Anywho, follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/GWZombie. You can also find us at Twitter at GWZombie. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel, where I'm going to start trying to do a little bit more review style stuff. I may condense this down into an actual review once I get a little bit more game under the belt, you know. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and we will catch you all in the next one. Bye-o!